Hi, I'm Erin, the Nature Center's manager for the Detroit Zoological Society, and I'm back at the Belle Nature Center with another quick tip to enjoy celebrating and saving wildlife in your own backyard. And we're still focused on birds with these first 5 tips. And so we started with oranges for orioles, and now we're going to move on to a second really simple type of bird feeder, and that is for our hummingbirds, which are also just arriving back in Michigan after a winter in Central and South America. And so for this, you do need a hummingbird feeder. And they hold liquid that represents nectar that we've made, and water, sugar, just plain table sugar, and a spoon. And so I have pre-measured this, so my table's not quite even, I can see, but I have 4 cups of water, and I want a 4-to-1 ratio of water to sugar. And so I'm going to stir these together, and I promise that there really is 4 cups in there. And so I also have 1 cup of sugar, and I'm going to mix that. And my water is a little bit warm because I wanted the sugar to dissolve more easily. And it also can help reduce the rate of fermentation because sugar is a great food for a lot of things. And so you maybe have noticed if you've kept your hummingbird feeders up in hot weather, you've got to change them really frequently because the sugar water starts to ferment and get cloudy. And that's not very good. If you think of a tiny little hummingbird taking in a lot of that nectar, if it's gone rancid, or sometimes the ports will start getting a lot of mold on them, we want to be really careful to keep our hummingbird feeders really clean. So I'm going to give this one more good stir, and then I'm going to fill the feeder, and I'm only going to fill it part of the way because I know that I'm not going to get a ton of use yet. The hummingbirds are just coming back, but I'm going to hang this up, and I am going to hope that I get some great hummingbirds and some other birds. You'll notice the orioles and some other things really like to also take nectar out of the hummingbird feeders. So please don't use brown sugar. Please don't use the red food dye that is actually often sold with hummingbird feeder mixes. Both of those things are really bad for hummingbirds. So we're just going to use plain table sugar and plain water, and it's a super simple thing to mix up. Just 4 parts of water, 1 part of sugar, and I can put the rest of this in a jar in my refrigerator to keep it from getting cloudy or fermenting. And then as this needs to be cleaned out or replaced, I'll have more ready to go. And I do usually bring the refrigerated nectar up to room temperature before I put it in. All right, that was quick tip number 2 for attracting more birds to your backyard. Stay safe and stay healthy and take care of each other, and we'll be back here at the Belle Nature Center soon.